Hello and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video with me, Meoni, and salutations to this week's Fashion Report Friday. This video is a few hours late, but due to computer issues and a full reinstall of Windows, this is better late than never. If you never saw one of these videos before, the goal of it is to reach 80 points as a score on the Fashion Report minigame within the Gold Saucer that was added in patch 4.2. We also list the items needed for a 100 score later in the video, and any rewards. This week's theme is Iron Chef. Reddit user Lexausus posted a helpful comment on this week's Fashion Report thread on the Final Fantasy XIV Reddit, so thanks to him for this information, which this glamour setup is actually based on, and a link to the thread will be in the description, and I take no credit for this set myself this week. So you might immediately think this has to be a culinarian setup. That might be the case in some regards for the 100 score, however to get 80 points, which is the minimum required each week to get the extra 50,000 MGP reward, you don't need culinarian at all. Any job will do. Grab yourself a dyeable weapon, it really doesn't matter what class or job you're on, but dye the weapon you choose cream yellow dye. This will give you a pretty decent score boost to this item. Next up, for a helm slot, go and get a hold of an iron sallet and dye this charcoal grey. Next, get yourself an Archaeo skin jack coat of crafting and dye this chest piece sunset orange. For the glove slot, you need to use the werewolf gloves from last year's Halloween event and dye them wine red. For the leg slot, get a pair of survival half slops and dye these raisin brown. And for the boots, we're using the boarskin Krakars of Gathering here and dye these raisin brown, but any boots will do as long as they're dyed raisin brown. Any slots not filled with a clue text next to it must also be filled as well. And as always, please ensure nothing is glamoured to invisible items like Emperor's New Gear, or you won't get any points for that slot as it's invisible and classed as an empty slot. And not having items in slots will reduce your score. The ring slot can be literally any ring you want, you don't have to pay attention to the clue at all this week. If done correctly, this bare bones and affordable set will grant you 80 points total, and as a result, the 50,000 MGP bonus. Now conversely, if you want a score of 100, prepare your gill pouches. A score of 100 can be reached by using the following items. For main hand, you need to have the Chantico Lucis, and dye this raisin brown. For the head slot, you need the False Mustache. This is an old in-game event reward, but is now available on the Mog Station. Dye this charcoal grey. For the body slot, you'll need the Culinarian Augmented Gallykeeps Whites, and dye them General Purpose Dark Brown. For the hands, you need the Werewolf Arms dyed wine red, and the legs need to be the Survival Half Slops dyed raisin brown. The feet can be any item, just make sure they're dyeable and they are raisin brown. And your right ring needs to be the Master Culinarian's ring, acquired through the Culinarian achievements. Those items combined will net you the lofty 100 score and an achievement if you've never got it before. So this week is also the first introduction of a new piece of glamour added to Kasumi, whom is the NPC next to the minigame, and she will sell you a new chest piece in her boutique vendor option when you talk to her. For a little over 8,000 gil, you can buy the spring shirt, and this is what that shirt looks like. It's a nice simple design, and I especially like the belt around the waist and the silver emblem on the right there, or her left depending on how you're looking at it. It dyes rather well, and here are some examples. Either way, let me know if this video was useful for you, and I will indeed see you all next time.